If you're looking for a delicious snack or a food holiday gift, then you're going to want to keep watching. Hey friends, it's Kelly and welcome back to Mama Needs a Goal. Thank you so much for joining me today, and if you're new here, welcome, welcome. So friends, today we are going to make cinnamon sugar almonds in the crock pot. I thought this would be the perfect dish to put on a charcuterie board for the upcoming Thanksgiving holiday. It also is great to give as gifts. You can put these in mason jars with a pretty little ribbon around it. If you're putting a gift basket together, this is a perfect item to go into a gift basket and just to give as you want or serve at a next upcoming party. But like I said, we are going to make this in the crock pot, and I'm going to go ahead and share it with you today. So let me stop talking. We'll go over all the ingredients and then we'll get started. Alrighty, so I have some salt, PM, some cinnamon, whole almonds, egg white, brown sugar, regular sugar, and some pure vanilla, and that is all the ingredients that we need. Alrighty, so the first thing we're going to do is spray our crock pot. Okay, we'll put that aside and then get to mixing. Alrighty, so I have a large mixing bowl. You want to make sure this bowl is large enough for your nuts to eventually go in. So we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Love the smell of this. And then we're going to add in 1 egg white. And then we're just going to go ahead and whisk it until it gets a little frothy. Alrighty, so now that is mixed, we're going to go ahead and pour our pecans in here. Or I keep calling them pecans, almonds. We're just going to mix this up until it's coated really well. Look at that. Smelling good already. Just want to make sure they're all coated. God, I apologize for my voice, friends. When you're outside with a bunch of kids and cleanup time and all, it's so loud. You kind of got to be loud in order for them to hear you. I'm not yelling or anything, but it's like you've got to be really loud because it's so loud. And boy, whew, my voice sometimes. All right, we're going to put that aside. Now we're going to get another bowl. We're going to mix the sugars together. So the first thing we're going to do is a 1/2 cup of brown sugar, and you want to make sure that it's packed. Then we're going to do 1 cup of granulated sugar. Let's make sure. Okay. 1 cup of granulated sugar. And we're going to add in a 1.5 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm just using my 1/2 teaspoon, so that's 1, or 1/2. That's 1 1/2. And we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Alrighty, so now we have everything in here. We just want to make sure that this is mixed up really, really well. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this already. It smells delicioso. I've never tried this with Splenda. I'm curious what it would be like. Anybody ever try this with Splenda or made this in a healthier version? I would love to know. Let me know below. Alrighty, and now we're going to go ahead. I'm going to pour a little bit in here, and then I'm going to mix it up, and then just add more. I've always done that when I mix things together like this. I don't know why. I just feel like it works better for me. Oh, look at that. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more. Oops, almost knocked that bowl over, or flipped it over, I should say. And you can use walnuts or pecans if you want. I am just doing almonds, but any of those nuts will work. Almonds, pecans, or walnuts. One last batch there going in. Let me get my spatula. Alright, I just want to get all that sugar off the sides. Now we will be adding some water into this, but not until like half an hour before we're done. And that really will seal it all together. But that doesn't come until towards the end. But look at that, friends. Does that look delicious? Alrighty, let's just move all this stuff out of the way and get this in the crock pot. Alrighty, so we're going to go ahead and dump in our nuts. Oh, some on the bottom there. Getting every last drop out of that bowl. Alrighty. Alrighty, so now I'm just spreading this out a little bit. Make it even as much as possible. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and put our lid on. We're going to cook this, excuse me, on low, and we're going to do it for 3 hours, but there's a catch. Every half an hour you need to stir it. So I'm going to set a timer for every half an hour to stir it. So we're on low for 3 hours, but it needs to be stirred every half an hour. And then the last half an hour, we're going to add in a little bit of water. So I'll check in with you like at the half-hour mark just to check on how it's doing. All right, we have our first half an hour. We're just going to go ahead and do a quick stir. Oh, I wish you guys could smell this. Oh my goodness. It smells so good. Oh my goodness. Alrighty, I'm going to set the timer for another half an hour and I'll stir it then. And I'll check back with you when we're done. Alrighty, we are now down to our last 30 minutes. And I'm getting ready to eat dinner, so I'm going to get this done quickly. Now we're just going to add in a 1/4 cup of water. Oh, you hear that sizzle? Just mix this up really well. It smells really good. Get that mixed real well. Alrighty, I'll see y'all in about a half an hour. Alrighty, our time is now up. I have myself a big piece of parchment paper. Oh, you can definitely tell the water helped that. Give it a good stir, and then we're gonna put this on the parchment paper so it'll set up with all this goodness on there. Oh my. I need a sturdier spatula. There we go. It's just stuck a little bit, not too bad. I'm just stirring that up really well. Alrighty. Alrighty, so I have just a cup here. Let me unplug this. And I'm just going to scoop it out. And we're just going to spread this out on the parchment paper. You need to let this cool down some. This isn't all of it. I just want to spread it out a little bit now. Make sure I got enough room. Oh, this smells and looks delicious. Okay, let's get some more. Alrighty, so we're just gonna spread this out like this so it can, all the goodness can stick to the almonds. Just want to make sure they're separated. Does that look delicious or what? Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Alrighty, and now I have my sugar and cinnamon mix. You can just add a little bit on top if you want. Make sure everything is covered. And then it'll cool down with this on there. Just a little added extra. This doesn't have to happen, but you can. Alrighty. Alright, we'll be back when it is cooled. Alright, my friends, I kind of want to give you a close-up of what they look like. Let's see if you can see that. I'll give you some close-up pictures, but let's do a quick taste test. Oh. Tastes like the holidays. 2 is all I'm eating. I don't want all that sugar. Just 2. Very delicious, very delicious. So friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget, go ahead, hit that little subscribe button, as it does greatly help me out. And also, please check me out over on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, and TikTok, as I am active on all those social media sites as well. So friends, thanks so much. I'll catch up with you next time. Bye.